Yo, what is up, everybody? Happy Monday night. It's not Tuesday. You're not wrong. It's Monday. It's Mike and Rach. What's going on, Rach?
Not much. I just had a very needy Kira in my lap for a second.
Oh, a very needy Kira. That's our dog. And yes,
Yes.
she is very needy. She's really needy when our friend Connor comes over.
Oh my gosh, she goes insane when Connor's here.
She loves Connor. Like, and Connor picks them up and puts them in their lap, and this dog's not small. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, how's your day going so far? A new week?
Good. I guess I just took a fat nap, about
Yeah.
2 hours.
Well, I will say this. This time last week was really stressful, and we were
Yeah.
stressing out. And this time this week, it's just nice and relaxing, and yeah. I'm recovering from surgery. For those of you that don't know, I'm black and blue in the face and neck, but I'm feeling okay. I'm happy to be back, and I'm not in as much pain as I was the last few days, and so that's nice. And you've taken very good care of me, Rach. Thank you.
Thank you.
You've spoiled me. My son, and herself got me this for Easter. It's a Clone Commander Cody, and it comes with like a hologram Emperor, and it's really cool. So thank you, Rach. I'll have to open that at
Well,
some point and put him on display. And then Rachel got me this to put together, even though she'll be the one that puts it together, but to put together while I'm recovering. It's the Blockies Transformers Bumblebee, and like the Optimus Prime that's in this whatever
line.
line. Yeah, I don't know what you call these. Classic class. Thank you, Michael. You're welcome, Michael. The classic class. They sorry, I was reading about extra parts. They light up, and so that's really cool. Optimus Prime looks really awesome in the dark. I think him and Bumblebee together are gonna look really cool. So thank you, Rach. Or should
You're
I say,
welcome.
thank you, Easter Bunny. Then Stone, my son, gave me these out of a Happy Meal. They're the Minecraft skeleton, and what's the other one called? The Creeper.
Creeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he gave me those. So I was like, I need something to go with those. So at Walmart, I found this. I don't think I've even shown you this, right?
No, he
It's
didn't.
Steve.
Steve.
It's Steve from Minecraft. So I figured I needed a Steve figure to go with the little Happy Meal figures. And so I can't wait to open it. I told Nico I would give it to her, uh, that because she wanted it. So I'll probably give Steve to her. But I was like, at least let me open it and play with it for a little bit. So it looks pretty cool. So yeah. So I heard your nice boyfriend got you something for Easter.
Yes, my very nice boyfriend did get me something for Easter. I haven't completely opened it yet. I've opened it to see what I got, but it's still in the package. Claudine Buried Secrets.
I like
Wave
that one.
2.
Is that the one you like, Claudine?
Yes, I like Claudine and I like Draculaura.
Okay, well, I'm glad you got Claudine because you already have Draculaura. So,
I like all my ghouls, but those are my two favorite.
right, right. And Rach gave me a haircut today. I went back to all gray. So, thanks for the haircut, Rach.
You're welcome. Oh, I may need the scissors.
Uh oh.
Nah, maybe I can get it. We'll see.
We shall see. I didn't even think about that before we started. While you're doing that, I'll show my cool Constructicon that my mom got me. A little get well gift, Easter gift, whatever you want to call it. I got Bone Crusher. He's pretty cool. He was my favorite Constructicon when I was a kid. So this will be the only Constructicon I get, I'm sure. But I'm happy to have him. And the Smurf Springtime Special, I don't know if I showed that. I'm just killing time till you're ready, Rach. Just tell me when you're ready.
Okay. I don't have any of her accessories open yet, but here is just the basic doll. She's got some shedding in her hair,
Yeah.
which I mean, that's to be expected with curly
She's kind
haired
of cool
doll.
looking though. I dig her.
I love her hair.
Yeah,
I
her
think
hair
it's
is different.
so cool.
Yeah,
Her ears aren't really. There's her ears.
yeah.
I'm gonna pull her hair down. She's
Well,
got some earrings in her ears.
you needed something different to go with Draculaura.
Yeah, her
What's the
outfit's really
other
cute.
what's the other buried secrets I got you?
You got me Cleo for Christmas.
Yeah, Cleo. That's right.
She's up on the shelf over there. She's really cute.
Yeah, Cleo denial.
Yes.
See, I remember. I pay attention.
Okay,
I do.
now to open her accessories. I don't know what hers
Accessories.
are. Draculaura came with a little face roller, a sleep mask, her slippers, and her plushie.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, her plushie's really cute.
What is it?
It's a little purple wolf.
Oh, that's cool. Is
Let
it
me
supposed
bring
to
it a
be?
little
Is
closer.
it supposed to be like a what do you call it? Uh,
Like a
squishmallow.
squishmallow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to look like squishmallows, I'm pretty sure. I think they did that on purpose. I'm excited to see her shoes.
Her shoes. That's pretty funny.
Oh, they're cute. She's got some light purple little fuzzy
Oh,
slippers.
that's
They're
cool.
pretty detailed for a little $14 figure.
Yeah, I just wish their elbows bent.
That's my one complaint with the buried secrets. Well, I think that's how all of their um mystery boxes are is they're see
Minimum
they're a little bit.
articulation.
Yeah, that's why is because they're only $14-15
Yeah.
whenever their basic dolls are anywhere from 25 to 30 depending on, well, some of the single ones that have less accessories can go like 18, 19 and
Yeah.
have a little bit more articulation, but like the baseline G3s are like 24.99 and they have a lot more articulation. And then the Skulltimate Secrets, which most of that you're paying for accessories.
Right.
And
But
there's
those are pretty cool though, man. Those
yeah.
ultimate secret ones.
She actually has a few more accessories than Draculaura did. She
Cool.
has a little,
What is
I don't know if
that?
this is a lotion or
A
I'm assuming
lotion.
it's a lotion and a little fake hairbrush that
Oh,
you
nice.
can't use to actually brush her hair.
Fake hairbrush.
And I really like her sleep mask.
Oh, that's cool. It's a little cat face.
Wolf
Oh,
face.
well, whatever. Cat,
He's a
wolf,
wolf.
Claudine, wolf.
Yep, that's her name. You're doing good. Good job.
I know, Claudine Wolf. There's a few I can't remember, but for the most part,
Some of
I
them
can
don't have
remember.
last names, like Draculaura doesn't have a last name.
Yeah.
Almost put her shoe on the wrong foot. I will say they may lack articulation, but they don't really lack detail. She has like fur
Oh,
on
that's
her feet
cool. Yeah, I can see that on her
and on
ankles and
her hands.
stuff.
And their makeup looks really good.
Well, that's cool, man. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad I got you one, like your second favorite. Because I
Yeah.
didn't know how to tell which one was which.
I'm not sure if these have codes where you can cheat. I doubt it though.
Yeah. Probably not. If there was codes, I think Melissa would have given us the heads up.
Yeah.
So what'd you think of WrestleMania?
Wait, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna show her
Oh, okay.
with her sleep mask on,
Nice.
her shoes.
Oh wow, those are some platform shoes, eh?
They all have platform shoes.
Oh well, sorry. Yeah, like you should know this, man. They all have platform
Their feet
shoes.
are like Barbie feet. They're constantly tiptoed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, thank you. I'm very proud of her.
Well, I'm glad you like her. Where are you gonna put her at?
I'll probably put her next to Cleo up on
Yeah.
the shelf over here.
Cool.
I've got a designated Draculaura sanction.
Yeah,
It's
you got a
not
lot of
that
Draculaura dolls.
I was on the phone with my oldest sister, and she was like, "What's all them dolls on the shelf?" And I was like, "Oh, those are mine. Those are all my
She
Draculas."
probably thought they were mine. Like, why does Michael have all these dolls on his shelf? Like, they're not dolls, they're action figures.
Yeah, no articulation in the knees or ankles or elbows or waist.
But she's still cool to display, man.
Yeah, he's really cool. I think these are more meant for like,
Kids.
yeah, for younger kids to actually play
Yeah.
with.
Yeah,
The
because
the
those other
basic
ones are so
dolls,
expensive, man.
yeah, the basic dolls could be either or, could be collected, or you can still open them and play with them.
Yeah.
But I mean, these, which I mean, obviously you can collect these and still display them because that's what I do. Obviously, I don't play with them, but
Right.
I think the lack of articulation and the price is kind of aimed for younger children.
Yeah. Well, that would make sense. That would make
Yeah,
sense. I like the whole surprise, don't know what you're getting
yeah.
aspect of these. Yeah. So yeah, what did you think of WrestleMania?
I thought it was very good overall.
I did too. What was your favorite match?
My favorite match, probably the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental.
Yeah, that was good. I figured you'd say
We
Rhea
were,
and Io and Bianca. That
I
was a
mean, I
good.
like
That was a
that
good
one,
match.
but it was, it was. I didn't feel near as much excitement as I felt when Dom
That's a
won
good point. Yeah,
the
I can't
Intercontinental
believe that Dom
Championship.
won. I didn't like. I
I,
could feel it towards the end. I was like, he might actually win this, but I didn't think going into it that there was any way he would win.
Me neither.
But
Which
that
I like. I like Dominic.
I
I'm
do
not a
too.
hater.
No, me either, man. The crowd seemed genuinely happy that he won.
See, that was crazy because when he went out there, everyone was booing
Booing
him and
him, yeah,
everyone was cheering for him by the time he
yeah,
left.
yeah. I think that's really awesome, man. But yeah, that was cool.
But we were both like, hitting each other. We were like, oh my God, he
Oh my
won.
God, he
No
won. He
way.
was like, yeah, Dom did it. Dom did it. The CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins match pissed me off.
Yes, me too.
And but my favorite match, I don't know. I'm probably gonna say John Cena and Cody Rhodes.
Basic answer.
Nah, man, I was just glad John Cena won.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah, I do
I am
wish
a hater of John
I don't
Cena.
think there was any need for Travis Scott to be out there,
No, there wasn't.
and
There's never a need.
no,
His entire existence was not needed in the WWE.
no, I agree, and so that part was it just wasn't needed, but in my opinion, but the match, everything else in that match, I love Cena being like not having any care, he just fighting dirty. That was cool to see. I'm glad he won.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that Intercontinental Championship match was good. I thought Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre was good.
Yeah, we both got scared because we forgot those tables he had set up
Oh
when he
yeah,
sent him.
it's in
We
the
were like,
fall.
oh my God, he's going to break his neck.
Yeah,
No, he hit the tables and they broke his fall.
yeah, because I had completely forgotten about those tables being out there. And so it was pretty cool though. It was pretty cool.
I think it's funny that he took a selfie during the middle of it.
Yeah, I thought it was funny that Corey Glover from In Living Color took a selfie with CM Punk as they were singing Cult of Personality on his way to the ring. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide, should I open my new Star Wars figure you got me, or should I leave it in the package and hang it up?
I don't know. The package is pretty cool.
I know.
It reminds me of the old toys.
Yeah. But I got it from you, so I'm never going to sell it.
I mean, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. It's your gift.
I just really like that hologram Emperor on it, but
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah. So what are your thoughts on tonight's Raw? Do you think it's going to be pretty good? Do you think it's going to suck? John Cena's going to be on. I'm sure Paul Heyman will be in there with Seth Rollins. It should be pretty good tonight.
Okay, well, I'm not excited for John Cena, obviously, because it's just going to be a lot of gloating.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of I told you so, a lot of I'm taking this home with me, whatever. Yeah. I'm just sick of him. I really am.
I like John Cena, man. I know he's going to redeem himself before he leaves, and so, it's all going to be okay, Rach, trust me.
Okay, if you say so.
He's not going to retire a heel. There's no way. He's going to.
If he does?
Huh?
If he does?
Then I just don't think he should. I don't think he will. I don't see him retiring as a heel. I just don't. But stranger things have happened. So
I'm excited to see the beef within the Judgment Day because Dominic pinned Finn.
Well, it was every man for themselves. And
they said before, on last week's Raw, that, as long as one of us gets it, it's right. It's fine, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but I'm
just wondering if that's going to hold up.
I'm just glad it was Dominic instead of Finn.
Yeah, I agree. But, I think Penta is going to have some beef with El Grande Americano.
You think
because he defeated Phoenix.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'd like to see that match, Penta versus El Grande Americano. He's one of my new favorites, even though it's Chad Gable. I love how they're like, from the Gulf of America. Chad Gable's a funny guy. He's a funny dude. Me and Jay, we're both El Grande Americano fans. And what did you think about Joe Hendry? Surprise appearance. I didn't see that coming a mile away.
I'm kind of sad it didn't last very long.
Yeah,
but then again,
3.5 minutes.
He was up against Randy Orton,
Yeah. No, it was 3.5 minutes long, I think. But Orton put him over at the end, so I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
So that was pretty awesome.
I thought it was funny when he heard his song and he saw that it was him.
Yeah.
He gave a look like.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, all right. Joe Hendry, okay.
I think it was funny that he did his signature turnaround.
Oh, yeah, that Randy Orton did it. Yeah, at the end, that was pretty funny. You could tell he was doing everything he could not to bust out laughing. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm really hoping Raw is good tonight.
What about Gunther and Jey Uso?
I think Gunther is going to disappear for a while.
Probably. I mean, he hasn't lost very many matches.
No.
It's probably going to be like a black spot on his record, and he's probably just going to isolate for a little bit because he's disappointed in himself.
Yeah. And it was cool to see Becky Lynch come back last night.
I agree.
I'm glad they won the tag team titles. That was pretty cool.
Me too. I'm
trying to think. I know there's another one that Tiffy Time and Charlotte Flair. That was a good one.
I feel bad for Tiffy's teeth.
Yeah, I'm sure they're already fixed.
Yeah.
She's got the money. It's all right.
It still sucks that it happened, though.
Oh, absolutely, man. I wouldn't wish that on anybody, especially after the surgery I went through this week and stuff. Like, nah, man. I don't wish any kind of pain on anybody, man.
But yeah, I mean, I was pleased with the Gunther and Jey Uso match. I thought, Jey was going to win. But it's cool that he turned his own move against him that he'd been using for weeks.
Yeah, that was cool. And Gunther tapped out immediately, man. That was pretty cray-cray. Pretty cray-cray.
I think it was what you said. I think it was a respect thing.
Oh, I do too. I think he was protecting his own finisher and making Jey look good, I think it was a little of both.
Yeah.
I do.
I saw a picture of Tiffy and Jay holding their belts up, and Jay had a shirt on that said, World Heavy Yeet Champion.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, you know his new T-shirts are gonna sell like crazy now.
Yep.
It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts.
But yeah, Jay's got gold. Dominic's got gold now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, every title changed at Wrestle.
No, Tiffy kept
Well,
hers.
Tiffy's the only one. Every
Yeah.
other title changed. The tag team titles, the women's tag team titles, the Intercontinental title, the U.S. title, the World title, and the Undisputed title. They all changed hands, which is so unheard of. Which is another
Yeah.
reason that I enjoyed it so much. It's always cool to see a title change. I've got to update my game now to put all the current champions correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of gaming, are we gonna play some games here in a little bit?
Yeah. Can we play maybe Mario Party?
Uh, I don't know if we
No.
got enough time to play Mario Party because wrestling starts at 7.
Oh,
We
what
got
time is it now?
20 till.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Or
Well,
we can just chat for a few more minutes. We don't have to play games tonight. We can play games after wrestling if you want.
okay. Yeah, that's fine.
We'll just chat for a little bit. Oh, Backwoods messaged me.
Tea at work.
Yeah.
No. I've been missing him
Me too.
in the chat. I'm proud for him that he's working though.
Oh, me too, man. Me too. He really seems to be liking his new job.
That's good.
Yeah.
He's probably pretty good at it. He's a hard worker.
Yeah, he loves to talk to people and stuff, so, I'm sure he does good at it.
I have a member at work that kind of reminds me of him. I don't mean that
No, no, no,
derogatory.
I know, it's fine.
For context, I take care of mentally ill people.
Mentally
But
ill. But
he's
and you do a
from
great
Virginia
job
as
at it.
well. I try.
Well, you do. You have a lot of patience with with people in general. You know,
20 patients between two houses.
yeah. Yeah, no, you do a good job, man. I couldn't do it. I'd lose my patience, but you do a good job.
Yeah, that's something I take pride in is my patience. It's so weird because I have patience when it comes to people, but when it comes to things like doing something, I have no
Oh yeah,
patience
I
with.
was about to say you have no patience when it comes to like your hair appointment.
Yeah.
You're not so bad this time, but your last time you had a hair appointment, like for a week straight, you were like, oh my god, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. So
Yeah.
but this time you've been like, I'm just trying to keep my expectations reasonable, and
Yeah, I'm not trying to work myself up.
no, there's no need in it. But I'm excited for you. I think you're gonna like
Uh,
it. Tell everybody what you're doing.
So I am getting extensions. So they are beaded weft extensions that are sewn in, and I'm going black with like not caramel, but like a dark brown kind of highlight, and then a layer of blonde, and they're 22-inch, so they're going to be really long.
They're gonna be
Obviously, we'll
long.
have to cut a little bit of them to match my hair to
Yeah.
blend it all so it looks natural, so you can't tell where my natural hair ends.
Right.
But I mean, I've been making well, I haven't been making, Michael. I have been just watching TikToks, and I asked him, I was like, "Well, do you want to see how it's done?" And he's like, "Yeah." And now every time a tutorial video comes up on my TikTok or Facebook or whatever, he's like, "I want to see."
Yeah. Well, it's
I want to
interesting.
see.
I never knew how they did it. Like they've got sticker kind and bead kind, and then some kind that looked like they were doing it with a laser.
Yeah, they're like it's like a little. That was the first video I had seen on that. I'm not sure the name of the brand,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure it's like the K-tips where it releases a keratin bond. So you have little strands of hair with the keratin bond that are like micro
Yeah.
extensions. So they're harder to see, You can
Right.
put your hair up in a ponytail and it's not like you can see where it's sewn in or taped in or whatever.
Sure.
And they also have a kind called butterfly or Medusa.
Okay.
So that's like so it's weird we've transpired into hair talk
That's
now
all right. We're just
on the
talking.
collector circus,
That's
but
all right.
you have an extension where in the middle it opens up and you've got extensions on the top and bottom, and in the middle it's got holes for you to pull the hair out
Okay.
through the holes and then bead them, and then you lay it back down and you don't have to sew anything.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hmm.
I guess the sewing makes it more secure, though.
It does, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to take you a while to get used to it.
I've heard that the first sleep is going to be a little rough,
Yeah, I
getting
bet.
used to feeling the beads on the back of your head laying down
Yeah.
and having to tie either braid your hair or put it up in a bonnet.
Yeah. A
And my head
bonnet.
will probably be a little bit sore from all the sectioning and all the
Oh, I'm
beading
sure. I'm sure it'll be sore for a few
and
days.
just the weight of the extensions themselves.
Hmm.
But
But you're
I'm
gonna look
excited.
awesome.
I hope so.
You will. You know you will.
I've invested too much money into it not to look cool.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing too. Looking
Yeah,
cool.
looking cool.
That's what I've always heard. It's like it doesn't matter anything else, just as long as you look cool.
But it's going to take some getting used to taking care of it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because it's something I've never done before, and my hair that'll be the longest length it's ever been at. When I was in seventh grade was the longest it had been. It was down to like close to my belly button, like it was really long.
Oh damn.
And then I got a pixie cut and chopped it off.
A
And ever
pixie
since
cut.
then, I'll grow it out a little bit, and then I'll cut it to a bob, and then I'll grow it out a little bit, and then I'll cut it to a bob.
Yeah, that's your
Back and
lack
forth.
of patience. Like you like to, or not patience, but what's the word I'm looking for? Um, you get bored, and you feel like you have to change your look or whatever.
Yeah,
You've been like that
sometimes.
since You've been like that since I've known you.
I've been like that since I was 18, probably.
Yeah,
Since
because
I could
you
dye my hair and
because you
do
won't
whatever I
say
wanted to.
anything, and then just out of nowhere you'll be like, "I think I'm gonna cut my hair tomorrow," and then before tomorrow can get here, you just cut it yourself. You're like, "Do I
At
want
least I do a
bangs?"
good job.
Yeah, well, I didn't say you didn't. I'm just laughing. And you'll be like, "Do I want bangs?" I'll be like, "No, no, don't do it." And then next thing I know, you'll come out of the bathroom and be like, "I got bangs."
Impulsive, that's the word you're looking
Yes,
for.
impulsive decisions.
I struggle with it.
Well, it's okay, man. We all struggle with our own things. We all do. We all do. We got about 4 more minutes, I think, until you get cut off.
Okay. What time is it? Let's
It
see.
is 6:46.
Well, is there
Six.
anything specific you want to talk about for the next 4 minutes?
I'm just excited for wrestling tonight. I'm excited for my bruising to go away and all my swelling to go down. I'm excited for next week when I get to be put back on a regular diet for the most part. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
But,
Which your swelling's gone down a lot.
oh my
It was
gosh,
so
even
much
compared
worse.
to yesterday, it was worse. But it looks pretty good
You
today.
probably still need to ice it a little bit
Yeah, I'm gonna
today.
ice it tonight, probably while I'm watching wrestling or something.
Okay.
But yeah, it's I'm doing pretty good, and I've followed the rules. I'm a week
For the most
smoke
part.
free. I'm a week cigarette free. Right? Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, a week cigarette free. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I didn't
You
think
said
I'd
you
ever be
can
able to.
tell a difference in your breathing
Oh,
already after a
absolutely.
couple days.
And my taste. Like I could taste things better. I've noticed that. It's pretty cool. Pretty awesome, man. But it's easier than I thought it would be. I'm not trying to jinx myself, but I really thought it would be harder for me. But I think
Yeah.
just the fact that I had surgery and I'm really trying to take care of myself, I think that's what's making it so easy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Yeah. So, what? Anything cool coming out that you're looking for, like the Switch 2?
Yeah, so especially since my Switch is now broken.
Yeah, that sucks, man. I wish there was a way
It's
we could get that fixed.
eh, there might be some kind of tech something in Little Rock we could take it to, but
Yeah. Or
uh,
GameStop, maybe. Do they work on them?
I don't know.
I don't either. But
They might
that's
be able to tell me what's wrong,
right. Yeah.
but basically the touch screen works, but it's blacked out. You can't see
Yeah.
anything.
But you can hear it. You just can't.
You
It's
can
just a
hear
black
it,
screen.
you can touch it, it works. It's just the projection of the screen
Yeah.
itself.
But didn't you say if you dock it, you can play it on TV?
I haven't tried, but I'm pretty sure that's, not going to be an issue.
Yeah, it shouldn't
Because
be.
if the touch screen works, obviously the Switch hardware is working.
Yeah, yeah,
So if I dock it and put it up on the TV, it shouldn't have, because if it's the screen itself, then that won't affect putting it on a dock and
yeah,
projecting it on TV.
yeah. Cool. All right, well, it's going to cut us off in about 30 seconds, so I'll go ahead and we'll say bye. And yeah, thanks for hopping on with me and chatting, and thanks for taking
Thanks
good
for
care of
having me.
me this last week. I appreciate it, man. I do. You take really good care of me, and you spoil me rotten, and I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, man. Well, let's go watch some wrestling. Peace out, everybody,
Wrestling. Woo!
and we'll see everyone soon.
Bye.
Later.